Hey guys, welcome to this episode of The Rachel Cruze Show. All right, the number one question I'm being asked all around, whether it's on social media, The Ramsey Show, everywhere, is what do I do about investing, Rachel? Should I stop investing? Should I pull money out of the market because it is just tanking? The drama, let's just calm the drama, people. We are all freaking out. I was for like a hot second. The conspiracy theorist in me was like, is this the end? Is this it? And then about 5 seconds later, I came to and I was like, no, Rachel, it's not. Now listen, I know there's a lot of panic and a lot of fear because the market is down. So as we are doing this recording right now, yes, it has gone down. And so people automatically get fearful. And so when you get fearful in investing, anytime you get fearful with your money, the two places that you make the most mistakes when it comes to your money is when you do things out of fear and when you are drunk. Remember, never make decisions during those two things. And so fear would tell you, it's dropping, stop investing because everything is tanking. When actually, I want you to think about the flip side. When it is tanking, that means stocks, yes, their values are lower, but that means you can buy more of them for less money. So when it grows, you actually bought at the bottom. Because this is like Econ 101, okay? You always want to buy low and sell high. But when it goes low, people freak out and they want to sell and they want to get out of the market and they're panicked. So take a deep breath because I want you to remember, number one, investing is for the long term, okay? If you look at your statement every 3 months and make decisions on long-term investing every 3 months, you're gonna make some big mistakes. So I even tell people, don't look at it. Just don't look at it. Once a year, I want you to evaluate your investments. But if you panic and freak out every single time something happens, you're gonna have a horrible investing strategy because you're gonna be, again, getting out when it's low and then trying to buy when it's good. And it's the opposite of what you actually wanna do. So let's just look at some numbers just to bring the drama level of where it actually needs to be. Okay. Let's rewind the tape to 2018. I remember 2018, I was in an airport, and I remember looking at Twitter, and the Dow Jones hit 25,000. Okay, this is like mid-Trump year. People hated him. He's tweeting. Some people are loving him because the economy's booming. But all I remember is when it hit 25,000, and it was a big deal. I mean, everyone was like, I just can't believe the market's at 25,000 because that's a big number. That was a big number. Okay, do you know what the market is the day right now that we're filming? That's so low and it's so scary and we're all losing money and it's terrible. It's at 31,200. Okay, so when you look at a graph of the Dow Jones, which is the market, it's 30 large companies that they pull from, and the S&P 500 are 500 companies. So they usually follow the same trends, but actually, I kind of like looking at the S&P, but the Dow Jones is where everyone looks. And it does this, right? You know that little graph? It just does this. But over time, yes, there will be some lows, right? Like 2008, like low. 2020, it went down, right? So like there are lows, but overall, the trend is that it goes up, okay? So remember, 2018, 25,000, it was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. February 14th of 2020, right before the pandemic, it was at 29,400. It was about to hit 30,000 points, which is just crazy. I mean, everyone was like, everything was just booming. Okay, then COVID hits, March 20 of 2020, it dives 10,000 points to 19,100. Okay, so it just takes a dive. And when you look, just Google Dow Jones, so you'll see it. It goes all the way down, and then it kind of starts tricking back up. Okay, so a peak recently was January 7th of 2022, and it was at 36,200. Where we are today is 31,200. So we've dropped 5,000 points. So you see I'm not saying that nothing has happened. It has definitely dropped, but just 5,000 points, okay? Now again, if you take as it is and you listen to the news and you're watching TV, everyone's hair is on fire and they're freaking out. Like, oh my gosh, the economy, oh my gosh. Now, is it the best it's ever been in recent months? No. But overall, has there been a trend over 5 years or 50 years, 100 years? Yes, the trend is that it's going up. So just remember, I have kept my money in and I will continue to invest. I am continuing to put money in to my 401k. We are still investing in my Roth IRA and Winston's Roth IRA. Like, we are still putting money in the market because I ultimately believe that the American economy is strong enough that it's going to be okay. Now, if you are 67 and you're planning on like getting out of there, I would talk to an investment professional and just say, hey, what's the best strategy right now? But for majority of you watching, you're not going to be retiring for another like 40 years. So 30 years, 20 years, depending on how old you are. So take a breath because this is for the long term. So should you still be investing? Yes, everything is on sale. This is like the email you get from Loft and they're like, 85% off everything. And you're like, yes, I can stack up on my winter wardrobe because everything's on sale. It's that feeling in the market, like everything is on sale. So buy. Do not stop. Now, I don't go crazy and like buy tons more. I just continue on my plan regardless of what the market's doing. Because again, I have confidence that it is going to continue to go up. Now, I'm going to take a quick break and tell you about our sponsor, Christian Healthcare Ministries. You work hard to keep you and your family strong, but one major illness can cause a major financial setback. So preserve your physical and financial health with Christian Healthcare Ministries, the biblical, flexible, and budget-friendly healthcare choice. So for more, visit chministries.org/Rachel. So remember, you guys, take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. And the fastest way to build wealth, to get from point A to from where you are to point B of building wealth is this: getting out of debt, having cash in the bank for an emergency fund, and funding your retirements, okay? Again, things like your 401k or 403b, a Roth IRA, continuing to do that, paying off your house, all of these things will get you to wealth, long-term wealth, the fastest. So do not let the drama and the fear override common sense, okay? Remember, facts are your friends. And in times like these where you feel like there are things you can't control and you don't know what's going on, control what you can control. And you can control your investing. You can't control what the market's gonna do, but you can control yourself to say, okay, I'm still going to be consistent. So I just wanted to give a little bit of hope in all of the chaos going on right now. So take a deep breath. If you're in baby steps 4, 5, 6, and 7, continue to invest. So remember, I want you to take control of your money and create a life you love.